I had to sign an agreement with my son. For you guys that don't know, I'm a single parent. I just got my mother over there, but I had to sign an agreement with my son. If you're gonna let me do this, or we still gonna be friends, you know, I'm the coach, and we had a little shake hand agreement when I got my whistle on. I'm not your father. I'm the coach, and he signed the contract. And believe me, whenever somebody in 8th grade signed a contract, it's not worth a dime. I think him and her, they got mad at me more than you guys did. I would come home and they would leave. But one time I came home, my daughter told me she needed to talk to the coach. And I said, I don't have my whistle, I'm not the coach, I'll call Coach Gang. She said, no, I need to talk to you right now. But it was fun in that aspect for my family. With my younger kids here, we would do things, myself and Coach Gangs, we would do things in practice, Coach. Some of the players, the teachers said, hey, Coach, these guys are not on point. They haven't did their homework. We actually took a full timeout to allow them to do their homework during practice, let them know that schoolwork counts. We got to meet the teachers. The teachers told us what was going good and bad, and how can we improve these kids' lives. And hopefully, guys, I hope you guys would prosper from that. Again, I'm not a coach, I'm a manager, and I think I can manage anything on the floor. My battle buddy over there, Coach Gaines, I'm hooked to his hip. I asked Coach Gaines told me, he said, we're gonna do this, and I said, yeah, Coach, I don't mind. And Coach, I'm sharing this with him. My very first game, Coach told me, he said, I ain't did this in a minute. He said, so I got you, Coach. He said, now how we gonna do this? He said, you want me to get the offense or you get the defense? Because I'm a football coach. And I said, Coach, I got both of them. He said, okay. What about special teams? I said, I got that too, Coach. Don't worry about that. So, getting him back on board with basketball, he would ask me, he said, Coach, do they still got the, I'm telling it right now, Coach, you get mad at me later or let me fail this class. He asked me, he said, do they still do 3 to make 2? And a long time ago, Chipper, you may remember you had 3 shots to make 2 shots. I said, no, Coach, he got a 3-point line. But I say that to say not only
I ain't that old. Yeah, ain't that
old. Not only I consider him a friend. Anything you need from me, Coach, I'm always there for you. And there's one person I didn't mention, and trust me, he's like a son to me, and I say that being wholeheartedly. That's Will. Will, stand up there. I cannot go Will try it out. He said, Coach, I love basketball. He said, but I'm not that good at it, Coach. And I said, well, we'll just stick around. You'll be all right. And I think all the players, he conformed to them, or they conformed to them, or they conformed to him, but we're all bonding as a family. We used to do the hike drill, and I asked the guys one day, I said, I'm coming out there to do it. Will, you don't need to do it no more. And all the players said, no, Coach, that will do it, so I kind of lost that job. Going back to the season, last year when I was here last year with as a parent watching the season, I sat in the stand, and I know the game of basketball. I played it at every level except the NBA. I sat there and I watched the game, and I didn't say nothing because if you can't fix the problem, don't be a part of the problem. So I took myself out to call myself at fixing the program. Last year, these guys here won how many games? 1 or 2 games. We didn't. 1 game? Okay. We didn't get 1 or 2. Okay, 1 or 2. They won 3. Okay. We didn't get to the promised land for the victory. But what I really like is the policeman, the lady cop at the door. There's a little Hispanic cop to be at the door, and also the referees. I can't remember his name. I don't listen to all that stuff. But these guys said that, hey, this is a real disciplined ball team, and he said this is a real disciplined ball team. We've been in other gyms where kids are fighting, parents are scuffling. We didn't have that, and that made me feel good here because these guys were able to take, regardless of what the score said, we still were able to hold our head up high, and we were able to shake everybody's hand. And thanks for your support too. I'm not going to forget you, but they're young. Thanks for your support. I appreciate everything.
David.
Get back in, dog.
Oh, yeah, I didn't forget you. You weren't sitting with us, and so out of sight, out of mind. But I appreciate everything you did. And I hope you come back next year.
Oh, yeah, always.
Last but not least, hey, parents, thank you for your support, for having your kids everywhere that we asked you to. Couldn't ask for a greater bunch of parents. And last but not least, that's the second time I said that. Stand up, Miss Jackson. We got you a brand new car. You just won't be able to get it for another 30 years.
Okay, thank you so much.
To both groups of parents,
thank you very much for everything this year. It was great having your support and knowing you were behind us. To the players, this is the first time in 20 some odd years that I coached basketball, had a chance to be around basketball. Paul came to me in September and I had to go over with the procedure of being a community coach, which it's quite a process you have to go through, which he did. At that time, I wasn't going to be the basketball coach, and the basketball coach got sick, had an illness this year, so I was the only other person in the school with experience coaching, so I got the job, and I thank Paul for doing all the community coach work, because without him, we'd have been in a big fix. And Coach Young was out helping us some too, and I appreciate all the help. I really do. It made it a lot of fun. And the boys, I really enjoyed working with you. I honestly say so. To you guys that are in the 8th grade, I wish you the best as you're going forward with bigger things. You guys coming back next year, we'll look forward to that again. Right now, before I say anything else, I want to go ahead and call the boys up one by one and give them the medal and.
Hey, Coach, can you go over here because they want to take.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in the middle there. Can I stand to one side so I'm not in the picture? I don't.
Now you got that medal.
Y'all gonna talk about, okay, number 4, Dante Lemon, come up, buddy. I got a question to ask you in just a little while. You can be willing to answer.
Dante, get on this side.